Well guys, you've asked for it, and now that it's the end of the month, I think it's about time that we do the tub clean cycle on the LG front load washer. For this, I'm going to be using a fresh tab, just because it's convenient and easy to clean the machine with. It's a big tab. I know there are other cleaning solutions you can use, but I haven't found anything wrong with using the fresh tab here, and there's nothing in the LG manual that says I can't use it, so yeah, that's what we're going to be using. So usually I like to do these at the end of each month. That's why it took me so long to get this done. You see here, if we go to tub clean, we get TCL on the display and the steam option lit up. We can't change anything. All these are whatever they're going to be, but it doesn't tell us what the temperature, spin speed, or soil level is, unlike the Flexwash before. So usually this cycle tends to run about an hour and a half, and I totally expect that's what we're going to see here today. Let me just get the light up. And again, I do apologize that it took me so long to get this video done, but I did this once before, but the video did not come out well, so this is my second attempt at making the self-clean cycle video. Like I said, I know people have been requesting it, and yeah, sorry that it couldn't come out sooner, but here it is now. If my camera stand would actually work, that'd be great. There we go. It's kind of getting stiff. I think I gotta oil it or something. All right, so an hour, 29 minutes. Essentially an hour and a half that this is gonna take. Now in the first video, I had no clue what to expect from this. Now I kind of have an idea, but I don't remember exactly, so I'm not going to spoil too much. Okay, that's odd. I don't remember this happening last time, where it fills with the atomizing sprayer at the start. All right, now we're filling with the detergent drawer. Oh, it's a bit odd how it started with the atomizing sprayer, though. One thing I do know, though, is that it starts off this cycle with very little water. And I wonder if that's just to help dissolve whatever the solution is that people use to clean the machine. Because unlike the Flexwash, this machine does require some sort of cleaning solution. So, yeah. Now, it's obviously much shorter than the Flexwash's self-clean, but you do got to go out and buy an additional cleaning product. You can kind of see on the back there that we got the dust from the fresh tab in there, just like on the back of the drum. But it's not as loud as I thought it was going to be. It broke into pretty even small pieces with some of those first tumbles, so it's not as loud as it sometimes is, where if it doesn't break right away, then you just got like the entire tab essentially tumbling around in there. Let's see, next time it tumbles, you guys will get an idea of how big the tab is. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I gotta lower this light a bit because there's a lot of... Let's try that. We are steaming up quite a bit though, because it's filling with hot water. And since the steam option is on, I can only assume that it's that the washer's built-in heater is also on, so the water is as if it was filling or it was washing with the extra hot wash temperature option. So we have an hour and 3 minutes remaining right now, and it's been just tumbling with this tiny amount of water this whole time. I don't understand how much cleaning is actually going on here. It just seems like the back of the machine would be getting clean, the front not so much, especially since there's no TurboWash going on. But the thing is, it is still running the steamer this whole time. So I think it's just waiting for enough of the water to evaporate maybe before filling. And once it stops, I'll put you guys towards the bottom of the machine to see if you can hear the steamer, because that's where it's loudest. You might have heard the slight like hissing or like whooshing sound from down there. That's the steamer. I don't know why it only does it at the end of each tumbling cycle, but I guess that's just when it does it, probably for the sake of energy efficiency, I'd imagine. So it doesn't run the motor at the same time as it's running the heater for that, because I'm sure that the steamer heater takes up a good amount of energy. Ah, okay, so with 57 minutes left, we are now finally filling up with some more water. It's filling up through the detergent compartment this time. And I think it's going to fill with a decent amount now. Hopefully enough to cover the entire area of the drum. Going from like front to back anyway. But let's see. It looks like it's alternating. It sounds like it's alternating between hot and cold filling. Is that it? Oh, that's a good amount. And we got TurboWash going now. So about half an hour in, we're finally kicking things off. I don't understand why it takes this long. Maybe just to make sure that the water is hot enough or that the steamer is working. Or maybe that's the point where it like tries to kill most of the bacteria with just heat and steam? I'm not sure. It didn't drain yet though, so all the afresh is still in there. But it's now got more water, so it's actually covering like the entirety of the drum front to back. I think that's roughly about the same amount of water it would use in a standard cycle too. If you were to run it empty. Ooh, what's this? It's doing filtration. Kind of like how the Flexwash did the super fast tumbling. And look, it's even got the water coming in to clean out the door seal on the bottom. So that's a cool way of doing that. It's nice to see that they do something like that, similar to how Samsung does it. I wonder which one did it first though. My guess would be Samsung, but I'm not sure. This is the first LG washer that I've ever had. Is it going to do it again? Yep. Now we're cleaning the right side of the door seal. Though that one didn't look nearly as thorough as the left side one. I don't think this is the last time it'll do something like that though. At least I hope it's not. Looks like it's just going to do normal tumbling now. It might do that for a little bit, and then I think it's probably going to go back to doing the fast tumbles a little bit later. But that speaks volumes there about how good the paddles of this washer are, that it's able to move the water around so well. Like I'll show you guys when it does its counterclockwise tumble up next. Whenever it decides to do it. There we go. Like even just for a normal tumble, that's moving around quite a bit. Now that was a much better counterclockwise agitation there. Okay, so now we have 36 minutes remaining, and we are moving on to the rinse. The wash stage started off kind of short, or kind of slow and lackluster there, but it really picked up at the end. And now I don't know if we're going to go through an intermediate spin or not. I'd imagine no, because there's no close in it. But we'll see. I think we're just going to start filling. Or not. That's weird. There's like a little bit of water in the back that it's not draining. All right, this has got to be an intermediate spin. It's always interesting to see what not only these direct drive rotor washers sound like, but also just how they behave when there's no close in it and they go into a high-speed spin. That's always been one of my favorite things to see whenever I do the different cycles and test out these machines. And this one is no exception. It's a very quiet motor, even when the drain pump's not running. It's, I mean, when there's no other noise, you can sort of hear it, but that's only because I'm right next to it, and even then, it was pretty quiet. We should be starting to fill shortly. Yep. We should be filling with cold water now. as it does say that all rinses are cold. That and probably to cool off the drum from having that steaming hot water in it for the wash. It's got a good amount of water in there. I forgot that it also does the high-speed agitation during the rinse too. There's not a lot of water in there, but it's trying to get into the seal. Okay, 24 minutes remaining. Looks like we're going to be doing another rinse later because we're still in the rinse stage. Probably going to do another intermediate spin and then second rinse before the final spin. I think it filled with more water for this final rinse than it did with the other one. Take another look when it stops agitating like this. It might just be slightly more, but it still looks like a little more than the other rinse. "12 minutes left and we're going into the final spin." I think it's going to be at either the high or extra high speed. Let's take a look at what it looks like inside now. Nice and clean. Well guys, that was the tub clean cycle on my LG front load washer. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, stay cool everybody. Also, that finished way sooner than I expected it to.